I was just on Twitter talking to Brian Westbrook, Eagles starting running back, Berlin, and I just saw something that appears to be odd. I'm going to share it with you. Now, typically, I can honestly say this. I never saw the moon directly over my head. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Look at the sky. It's normal. Now, you'll normally see the moon on the side. Look at this shit. It's directly over top. I've never saw that. It's supposed to rotate around. It's not supposed to be directly over top of your head. Look, let me show you if you can understand what I'm saying or see it the way that I'm seeing it. Look, this is the side. The moon is atop, direct, like it's gonna land or something. Cause, all right, from this angle, it looks like it's on a side, but it's not. This is the side. Now, remember I showed you the moon, it was over there, where those lights at, right above. This is the side. This is the side, high side. Is that, you see that blinking light right there? Over top of those houses? That's a, what the fuck is that? It's coming towards me. It's peculiar. Now look at the moon. It's directly, you can't see it like I'm seeing it, obviously. I don't know, maybe if I do it this way. It's directly over my head. I've never seen a moon directly over directly over you. I always seen it on the side. This is the first time I've ever seen it right over top of my head. It looks like it's gonna land. I swear to God, my father told me that they was gonna land tonight. That's what he told me. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if you take it serious or you believe it, or that's not how this matrix works. It kind of like just does its own thing, despite what you're doing. What is that in the sky? Blinking like that. And it's like stationary. The moon is right over, it's right over top of my head. That's why you can't see it. In the video, you can't see it. Unless I tilt the phone up. It's right over top of my head. It's like it's about to land or something. I mean, how long that shit been up there? Hundreds of years? Who knows? You saw the Halle Berry movie? The moon is the biggest hoax of all times. Talking about something you landed on the moon. Y'all lying like a motherfucker. You ain't landing on no fucking moon. Lying motherfuckers. That shit right over top of my head. I've never seen it directly over top of my head. Ever. It's the first time I ever saw that. Looks like we're gonna land, guys. Looks like we're going to land. Oh, Kobe. Kobe wanted me to leave him a message. Let me tell you, this nigga Kobe funny as shit. he don't really trust me like that. He don't trust me. He don't trust nobody from the Sixers or Eagles and no shit like that. He really take this shit serious. Like this NBA shit, you got a good one, Lakers. He's still a bad shot taker. This nigga, look, he see that I'm meditating. He see like how I'm dominating him because I'm meditating. So this is what he want to do. He wants to meditate, but he don't trust that I'm going to tell him when he get down here. How the fuck he not going to trust me? What type of shit is that? He saw how we played the joke on Shaq when I really don't give a fuck what Shaq do. That's just the way I am. You know what I'm saying? But the twist is, he wanted me to leave him a message saying, make sure he meditate as much as possible. Cause he see how that shit work. That shit really do work. So he wanted me to leave him a message. Like I wasn't going to tell him and shit. Now, I'm going to tell everybody what to do. But at the same time, and he know, he and Shaq, the Lakers, was meditating when they beat the Sixers in the championship game. So he's a funny motherfucker, man. He'll be amongst the first 100. Giant King, Reptilian, all be amongst the first 100. It's not that serious, cuz. Like, we gotta transport. Well, we have something that's going to land, because the ship not going to land. It's just going to hover. It's going to go down and hover over top of the plaza. But we have some type of technology that I can hook my eye up to, and then I can get the 100 from the ship. So then they'll be brought down. You can't do this without my third eye, they saying. It has to be connected to my third eye for a new body. It's digital, you know what I'm saying? It's digital. It's all atoms. Well, we called it atoms, but it's all energy. It's all me. I'm walking, and I specifically got my hand out to see if it's gonna get frosty. They give me frost mitts. Well, because I'm starting to learn what's really going on. And I'm taking this extremely serious. Whatever you say to me or do to me, I'm gonna do it back to you 1,000,000,000 times worse. So I'm basically lining you up 24 hours a day to swing at me. So it was some young Negro guy harassing me. So when I went to sleep, I went in there, he attacked me with 2 Rottweilers. I grabbed both of them motherfuckers and strangled them right in front of me. Beat the brakes off of him. He's sitting there looking at me all stupid. Then I turn around and beat the brakes off of him. Double hooks. After I made contact with a demon, or a ghost, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, they go right to hell. They wake up in hell. With all the demons, with all the humans that they caused to die, waiting for them. It's called karma. You know understand? Why is it there's nobody in hell that say they don't care? They all say they care about being down there. But before they get down there, they say they don't care. I don't understand. Maybe you can enlighten me. Who's a better wide receiver? Brian Westbrook or Marshall Faulk? I don't know. We're gonna find out. But if you definitely have a right to your opinion. If you believe that Marshall Faulk is a better wide receiver, then that's your opinion. That's your opinion. I mean, of course I'm going to be slightly biased, but I'm not going to be ignorant biased. If I don't have no proof to back up what I'm saying, then that ain't bias. That's just plain old wrong, you know? That's just plain old wrong. You can't just say things without evidence, facts, legitimacy. You have a right to your opinion. You understand? But not an ignorant opinion. You're going to have an opinion, I'm going to ask you to back it up. You know what I'm saying? Where's your evidence? Okay, make a case. Or I'm just not going to talk to you. You got to make sense. I'm not talking to nobody that don't make no fucking sense. You know, people that just say shit just to say it. I don't care. Why you don't care? I don't know, I just don't care. I'm not talking to you. You're not telling me why. You just keep saying the same shit over and over again. I'm not talking to you. Back up what you say. Now what I said, well, Brian Westbrook, he was a punt returner, a kick returner. You said, I'm talking to St. Louis Rams fans, Ghost fans. You said Marshall Faulk was also a kick returner. I said he did it. He wasn't one. He could do it. He did it. But he wasn't no kick returner. He wasn't. Like, come on, you're not going to compare Brian Westbrook to Marshall Faulk. We're not going to do that. He won a Super Bowl. Dan Marino didn't win a Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer did. Is Trent Dilfer better than Dan Marino? And I'll just go on and on, hitting you over the head with facts, things that make sense. Legitimacy. You know what I'm saying? But that still doesn't mean he's a better. I didn't say. Well, I am saying he is a better. It's my opinion. I feel like if I put him in an offense where he's the focal point to some degree in the way that I call plays, I feel like he would be a better wide receiver. He's not a better running back. Marshall Faulk is faster, more durable, stronger. I mean, he's just a better running back, period. At this point, I'll give him that. But wide receiver, I don't know. I don't think he's a better route runner than Westbrook. I think Westbrook got better hands. But these is all speculations. We're going to find out. I mean, you know Mike Martz is going to throw Marshall the ball. You know Marshall going to want the ball. But I'm making the case for my guy. My guy. Anybody want this BMW right here? But you have a right to your opinion. Do you understand that, children? If you are just in your belief, then by all means. But don't sit up here and argue something and you don't got nothing to back it up with. We're not going to do that here. We're adults. Because some people just believe something just to believe it. Because you believe it. Don't make it true. Now, if you want to still question if Brian Westbrook is a better wide receiver than Marshall Faulk, then let's get it. Let's go. I'll keep going. I'll keep finding points. And you'll probably keep saying, well, Marshall Faulk won a Super Bowl. That don't got shit to do with him being a better wide receiver. They both went 2,000 yards from the line of scrimmage. Is Kurt Warner a more accurate quarterback than Donovan McNabb? Sure is. We already saw that Andy Reid was not throwing the ball to Brian Westbrook the way he should have been. Julian Peterson, not to keep going back to that, but it's just an example. Andy Reid was primarily throwing him the ball out of the backfield. He wasn't like, not the way that I want to do it. Line him up and have him as a real wide receiver. He wasn't doing that. He was obviously open. Niggas wasn't throwing him the ball. And who the fuck knows what was going through Donnie's mind? Donnie's alcoholic, you know that? You saw him on tape. I ain't even into that. Cop on, no, Donnie, they on you. Probably was Giants. Look at that right there. Look at that. Okay, you're gonna land in the plaza. Got you. All right. It's right over top of my head. That's just the damnedest thing. I'm spending time with my wives. I ain't talking no sports. I'm spending time with my wives. Westbrook, I'm gonna try to find you, something nice. Something nice. You see Shady wives. Shady got his wives. You don't got yours. You start. It just look weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this nigga, he my backup. But he got his wives. And his wives bad as shit. No, fuck that. You gotta do me next. I'm reading your mind. I'm reading your mind. Yo, they got cameras and shit in the Berlin in the future. Me with my team, man, that shit is just nothing but funny, man. You like, how the fuck they get anything done? These niggas laughing and shit whole time. I'm the OC, baby. The Emerald Tablets tell me to pick my profession. Everybody need to work. So you can't say I can't be the offensive coordinator and assistant. Man, fuck it, man. I'm the head coach of the Sixers, man. Fuck it. Let's go. On my record, cuz. I'm the OC. And I'm the head coach of the Sixers. I don't really want to do no work, though. All right, I'm at the crib.